In this Money Smart Basics video, you need to hear this if you're serious about finance. These 10 biblical money verses are game changers. From wisdom to wealth management, these verses offer timeless advice. Ready to unlock your financial potential? Dive in and see the difference. Please remember to like, subscribe, and comment for more Money Smart Basics videos. Stay until the end to receive a bonus tip. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we're not just talking about dollars and cents, we're going straight to the source of truth, the Bible. That's right, we're diving deep into 10 powerful scriptures that'll change the way you think about your money. We're going to unpack these verses, understand what they really mean, and how they apply to your life. Whether you're knee-deep in debt, trying to save for a rainy day, or just want to be a better steward of what God's given you, these scriptures are packed with wisdom. So buckle up, grab your Bible, and get ready for a dose of financial wisdom straight from the good book. Over the next few chapters, we're going to break down these scriptures one by one so you can really absorb their message. We're talking about real, practical advice that can help you get out of debt, build wealth, and live a life of abundance. So if you're ready to transform your finances and walk in financial freedom, let's get started. Proverbs 13:11 tells us, "Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow." Now this verse hits hard because it exposes a truth we see every day. Get-rich-quick schemes never last. Whether it's lottery winnings, a shady business deal, or relying on credit cards to fund a lifestyle you can't afford, that kind of money disappears faster than a plate of cookies at a baby shower. Why? Because it wasn't built on a solid foundation of hard work, discipline, and integrity. This verse is a powerful reminder that true wealth is built brick by brick, not overnight. It's about being disciplined, making smart choices, and being patient. It's about living below your means, saving diligently, and investing wisely. You see, when you build wealth little by little, you develop the financial muscles you need to manage it. You learn to delay gratification, you appreciate the value of hard work, and you become a wise steward of your resources. That's how you create lasting wealth that multiplies over time. This isn't about being a miser or hoarding your money, it's about being intentional with every dollar you earn. It's about making your money work for you instead of the other way around. And trust me, there's nothing more satisfying than watching your wealth grow as a result of your hard work and discipline. So, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, if you're ready to break free from the chains of debt, and if you're serious about building a solid financial future, remember this: slow and steady. Let's move on to Proverbs 22:7, which delivers a powerful message about debt. It says, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender." Now this verse isn't saying that all rich people are bad, but it's exposing a harsh reality. Debt creates a power imbalance. When you owe money, you're beholden to someone else. You're at their mercy, and that can lead to a whole lot of stress, anxiety, and even manipulation. You're essentially trading your future freedom for instant gratification. Think about it. Every dollar you owe is a dollar that's not working for you, it's working for someone else. Instead of building your future, you're stuck paying off past decisions, often with hefty interest rates attached. Now I know what you might be thinking, but what about a mortgage or a car loan? Is all debt bad? Listen, I'm not saying all debt is evil, but we need to be smart about it. Too often we fall into the trap of borrowing for things we don't need to impress people we don't even like. That's why it's crucial to live within your means, save up for big purchases, and avoid taking on unnecessary debt. You see, true financial freedom comes from being in control of your money, not the other way around. So, let's commit to breaking free from the chains of debt. Let's start making choices that empower us, not enslave us. Let's build a future where we're calling the shots. Matthew chapter 6 verse 24 tells us, "No one can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. It's about priorities." You can't chase every dollar while trying to live a life of purpose. Money wants to be in control. It whispers promises of security and happiness, but it's a liar. It will suck you dry, leave you empty, and demand more. Be financially responsible, work hard, and build wealth on the right foundation. Your faith, values, and family must come first. Money should be a tool, fuel for your dreams, not the fire that consumes you. Take a hard look at your priorities. Are you chasing empty promises or building a life of purpose? Don't let money be your master. Take control and put your heart where it belongs. Live with intention and watch how much more fulfilling your financial journey becomes. 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 10 hits us with a powerful truth. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people eager for money have wandered from the faith and pierced themselves with many griefs. Now pay attention here, folks. It doesn't say money is evil, it's the of money that'll lead you down a dark path. You see, when you make money your god, you start making compromises. You cut corners, you justify bad behavior, and you step on anyone who gets in your way. Greed takes root, and it'll poison every aspect of your life. I've seen it time and time again. People chasing after more, only to find themselves empty, broken, and alone. They sacrifice their relationships, their health, and their integrity on the altar of wealth. And for what? A few extra bucks? A fancier car? It's never enough. The problem isn't having money, it's letting money have you. You gotta get your priorities straight. True contentment doesn't come from your bank account, it comes from within. It's about being grateful for what you have and finding joy in the simple things. When you're content, you're not driven by this insatiable need for more. You can be generous with your money because you know it doesn't define you. You can enjoy the fruits of your labor without being enslaved by them. Now, contentment doesn't mean you stop striving for improvement. It's about finding balance. Work hard, be smart with your money, but don't let it consume you. Remember, the most valuable things in life aren't things at all. They're your relationships, your health, your peace of mind. Don't trade. Proverbs chapter 21 verse 20 paints a clear picture of two different mindsets. The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. You see, it's not just about how much money you make, it's about what you do with it. Are you being responsible, or are you living like there's no tomorrow? This verse reminds me of the old Aesop's fable about the ant and the grasshopper. The ant worked hard all summer, storing up food for winter, while the grasshopper just played. When winter came, the ant was prepared, but the grasshopper had nothing. Don't be the grasshopper, folks. Don't blow through your paycheck as soon as you get it. You know how much I love a good budget. It's about having a plan for your money so you can reach your goals. It's about being prepared for the unexpected and having the financial security to weather any storm. Look, I'm not saying you can't enjoy your money. You work hard. You deserve to treat yourself once in a while. But you gotta be smart about it. Have a plan. Set some money aside for fun, and stick to your budget. Saving isn't about deprivation, it's about freedom. It's about having the peace of mind knowing that you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. It's about being able to bless others and make a difference in the world. So, be the ant, folks. Be prepared, be responsible, and start saving today. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve when you're intentional with your money. Remember, small. We're moving on to Luke chapter 14 verse 28. Suppose one of you wants to build a tower. Won't you first sit down and estimate the cost to see if you have enough money to complete it? You see, folks, the Bible ain't just some dusty old book. It's got practical advice for your life, and that includes your money. This verse is talking about planning and budgeting. And let me tell you, that's the foundation of any solid financial house. You wouldn't build a house without a blueprint, would you? Of course not. That'd be crazy talk. You gotta sit down with a pen and paper or a spreadsheet if you're fancy and figure out where your money's going. How much house can you afford? What's your income? What are your expenses? Don't go jumping into debt over your head because you didn't want to do a little planning. Remember, failing to plan is planning to fail. This principle applies to everything, not just building a physical tower. Think about a new car, a vacation, even a fancy cup of coffee every morning. Are you going to let those things derail your financial goals because you didn't stop and count the cost? I've had folks in my studio up to their eyeballs in debt because they thought they could buy happiness on credit. Listen, the temporary high of a new gadget ain't worth the long-term stress of debt. Before you pull out your wallet, ask yourself, can I afford this? Is this in line with my goals? If the answer is no, walk away. You'll thank me later. Remember, financial peace isn't about deprivation. It's about being in control. It's about making smart choices that align with your priorities. So take a lesson from Luke and start counting the cost. Now let's turn to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 9. The generous will themselves be blessed, for they share their food with the poor. You see, folks, true wealth ain't just about how much money you got piled up, it's about what you do with it. This verse reminds us that when we're generous, when we help those in need, we're actually doing something good for ourselves. Now, I ain't talking about throwing money at every problem that comes along. I'm talking about being intentional with your giving. Find a cause you believe in, something that tugs at your heartstrings, and give generously. It could be your local church, a food bank, or a scholarship fund. You know, I truly believe that you reap what you sow. When you're stingy with your money, you're closing yourself off from blessings. But when you open your hand and your heart, you're opening doors to amazing things. Now, I ain't saying you gotta be rich to be generous. Even if you're on a tight budget, you can find ways to give back. Volunteer your time, donate your skills, or even just offer a listening ear to someone who's struggling. Remember, generosity is a heart issue, not a wealth issue. So get out there and be a blessing to others. You might be surprised at how much you get back in return. Let's head over to Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 10. Whoever loves money never has enough. Whoever loves wealth is never satisfied with their income. This too is meaningless. Ain't that the truth? There's always going to be someone with a bigger house, a fancier car, a shinier watch. If you're constantly chasing after more, you'll never be content with what you have. You'll always be stuck on that hedonic treadmill, working harder and harder just to stay in the same place. The world will tell you that happiness is found in possessions, but that's a lie straight from the pit of debt. True contentment, real peace of mind comes from being grateful for what you have. It's about finding joy in the simple things, like spending time with loved ones, pursuing your passions, and making a difference in the world. It's about recognizing that your worth ain't measured by your bank account balance. Now, I ain't saying you shouldn't strive for excellence or set financial goals, but don't let the pursuit of wealth consume you. Don't let it become an idol that robs you of your joy and contentment. Remember, contentment ain't about having everything you want, it's about wanting what you have. So take a step back, count your blessings, and focus on what truly matters. That's the path to lasting wealth and happiness. Now let's talk about tithing. Malachi chapter 3 verse 10 says, "Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven." God wants us to be generous with what He's given us. It's about honoring God with your first fruits. It's about being a cheerful giver, not giving out of compulsion. When you tithe faithfully, you're telling God that you trust Him to provide for you. And you know what? He will. He promises to bless you abundantly when you're obedient to His word. You'll experience a peace and a joy that money can't buy. Give God a chance to work in your life. He's faithful, and He'll honor His promises. We live in a world that's obsessed with getting rich quick. But Proverbs 28 verse 20 warns us, "A faithful person will be richly blessed, but one eager to get rich will not go unpunished." You see, folks, there's a right way and a wrong way to build wealth. The wrong way is to cut corners, chase after every get-rich-quick scheme, and step on others to get ahead. That kind of wealth is fleeting, and it comes with a hefty price tag. It'll cost you your integrity, your peace of mind, and maybe even your relationships. But the right way to build wealth is through hard work, perseverance, and integrity. It's about being faithful with what God has given you, no matter how small it may seem. It's about being content with where you are while you're working towards where you want to be. Section 2. Reaping the rewards. When you're faithful with your finances, God takes notice. He sees your hard work, your integrity, and your willingness to honor Him with your money. And you know what? He rewards that kind of faithfulness. Proverbs 22 verse 4 says, "Humility is the fear of the Lord. Its wages are riches and honor and life." Now that doesn't mean every faithful person will be a millionaire, but it does mean you'll experience true riches, the kind that money can't buy. You'll have peace of mind, knowing you're living in God's will. You'll have strong relationships built on trust and integrity. And when you do achieve financial success, it'll be a blessing, not a burden. You'll be able to use your wealth to bless others, to make a difference in the world, and to leave a legacy that honors God. So be faithful, be patient, and watch how God rewards you in ways you never imagined. Well, folks, we've covered a lot of ground today, from the importance of honesty and integrity to the dangers of debt and the blessings of generosity. These scriptures offer timeless wisdom for navigating our finances God's way. If you found these scriptures insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And be sure to let me know in the comments which verse resonated with you the most. I always love hearing from you all. Until next time, keep on living like no one else so later you can live and give like no one else. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. With that, you are ahead of 90% of most people in America. Here is the bonus tip that we promise. Proverbs 21:5 says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance." Stick to a budget, be diligent, and watch your savings grow. Biblical wisdom for your wallet. The information in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, and is not intended as financial advice. We are not financial advisors, and the content should not be construed as professional financial advice. Always seek the advice of a qualified financial advisor or other professional regarding your specific financial situation. The use of any information provided in this video is solely at your own risk. Please remember to like and subscribe for more Money Smart Basics videos.